might embarrass myself a little bit, but when I started jujitsu at 47,
Mm.
after a couple months, I got a stripe on my white belt. And
Mm.
it's just a piece of tape, is all it is. But I was driving home that night from class and I started crying. I couldn't stop crying. I was so happy. And I called my dad up because he's the guy that I share those kind of things with. I said, I can't stop crying. I'm so happy because I reached a goal that was super, super hard at 47. I had to fight through a lot of pain and a lot of struggle and a lot of humiliation and a lot of getting choked in order to get this piece of tape on my belt. But what I realized, Bobby, was the reason that I was so overjoyed by it is because it was hard. And
Mhm.
and I had to work for it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm at the stage in my life where I can do a lot of things that are temporarily satisfying. I can open that $100 bottle of wine or drive that expensive car or go on that expensive
Mhm.
vacation. And those are fun
Sure.
temporarily. But I'll tell you what really gives me the most fulfillment
Oh,
is the
yeah.
stuff that is super hard. And that,
Absolutely, man.
that's what it's about, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, let me polish off that thing about passion. You know, we've lost sight as a society and a civilization. We've lost sight of the concept of delayed gratification, right?
Yeah.
We often uncover when working with people that have no concept of delayed gratification. And it's because that's how they were cultured in this new society of expectations, right? And we can have a big discussion about expectations. I was talking with someone the other day. I said, okay, because they were struggling with something. They're struggling with expectations, outside expectations. I said, okay, let's examine it. I'm a root cause person. You have spousal expectations, you have company expectations, you have cultural expectations, right?
Yeah.
Societal. So that's 4 or 5 I've rattled off. I said, when do you ever consider your expectations? And
Love
like,
it.
man, the light went off.
Love it.
you
Love
know,
it.
we have to be our own best self and fulfill our own expectations before we start taking on, all these other expectations. And really they're unrealistic, right? And I write about that in chapter 10, chapter on perfect.